Hey guys, it's Brenda here at Two Shy Farms. I'm here in my greenhouse and I'm getting ready to start some seeds this year. I placed my seed order at Baker Creek Seed Company, and I've gotten probably, I think I counted like 99 different seed packets this year from Baker Seed Company, and I'm really excited to get those started in my greenhouse. Sparky is here. He is here for quality control, make sure I do everything right, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Here in the greenhouse today, it's a nice balmy 68 degrees. So I think it's a good time to get some seeds going. I went ahead and loaded all of my seeds into a spreadsheet with all of the information that's on the back of the seed. I have so many seeds this year that I can't remember when I'm supposed to start planting what and when to start it in the greenhouse. And so I am made sure to put those in the spreadsheet, and then I filtered the spreadsheet by what needed to be planted when. And once I got everything in there, I noticed that I was a little late. I've got to get my peppers and my tomatoes started right now in the greenhouse so that they'll be ready for transplant after the last frost. The last frost here in my area is said to be around March 21st, and today is, I don't know what today is. I keep forgetting to look at that. All right, so let's get started. I love the smell of dirt. Nothing better. Go ahead and just get these trays filled up. One of the things that I really wanted to do this year is to start some heirloom seeds. I've been reading a lot about heirloom seeds versus hybrid seeds, and I grew a couple of heirloom seeds last year for tomato plants, and I really did think that the taste of them was way better than the regular tomatoes that I bought, and so I really wanted to make sure and give that a try. I also love just the uniqueness of heirloom seeds, the different colors that they produce of vegetables, and the different tastes. They're supposed to be better for you, supposed to be better all around for the environment and keeping up with these certain types of seed heritage and things like that. So I'm really excited to give some heirloom seed gardening a try. I've got my tray filled up now. It looks like it's pretty full to the top. Alrighty, so the first seed that we're going to plant today is our Martino's Roma tomatoes. I grew some Roma tomatoes last year in my garden, and they made the most amazing salsa and spaghetti sauce, and so I'm really looking forward to growing some of these this year. I haven't tried this particular brand before, so I'm excited to see what it's like. I'm looking on the back of the packet, and I'm seeing that I need to bury this about 1/8 of an inch deep. I have a little ruler over here just to get an idea of what 1/8 of an inch looks like. That's pretty tiny, so I'm gonna just barely make a tiny little hole into my little seed container and drop a couple seeds in there. I do a couple seeds so that in case one of them doesn't germinate, I can still have another one, and then I'll thin them out later. I also found that once they do germinate and they start to grow up, that if you'll take the little transplant out and bury it deeper, at least half the stalk again for a tomato plant, so you just pull it out, you bury it deep, half of its little stem in dirt, and then it'll get stronger and stronger and get bigger and bigger. So I found that worked really well last year, so I'm gonna make sure to do that once these guys sprout up this year. I'm just gonna go ahead and get these in here. I'm gonna try to do 3 rows and then back and see how far I get and see how it. Okay, the next one that I'm going to plant are Brad's Atomic Grape Tomatoes. These look really, really cool. I can't wait to see these come up. Now, if I were into seed saving and knew all about that, I would not want to plant these different varieties together because you don't want them, to do all that cross-pollination stuff that I've been reading about. But I'm not there yet. So I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm just gonna plant all of my tomatoes in one tray, and maybe I'll get good enough and we'll do some videos about how to seed save. I'm still learning about it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plant these all in one tray. Hey guys, so I've gotten all of my seeds planted in my little trays. I have taken some water and now I put it down in the bottom of the tray, and I'm just going to lay that in there. I moved my labels to the outside because I don't want the water to soak that up, and who knows what kind of dye this on these post-it notes that can possibly hurt that. So I'm going to go ahead and set those trays in there, let them soak up some water. Then we'll put this little thing over the top of it to kind of help insulate it a little bit more, because it does get a little chilly in here at night. That'll create some nice moisture in there, and hopefully it'll help these guys germinate. The germination time on these, it says on the packages for all of these tomato plants, is anywhere from 7 to 14 days is when they'll sprout. So we'll keep watching those with bated breath, and hopefully we'll have some tomatoes anywhere from 7 to 14 days. Okay, we'll see ya.